Muggs Media presents exclusive coverage, New Jersey State Fair, Sussex County Farm and Horse Show, as we come to you from the garden, right?
Yes.
Founder's Garden. And we're sitting on the bench for Ray and Linda Fountain. The Fountains, we remember them, they're great people.
Absolutely.
Ray used to be a member of the fair for many years. I always used to see Ray riding around in the golf cart with a cigarette and hanging out. The cigarette be hanging over here. Hey Jerry, what's going on? All right. Okay, so anyway, we love you, Ray. Just
Here
kidding.
we are in these gardens, and it really is so pretty here. I think this is the part of the fair that people don't explore enough. There's a lot of empty benches here. You could come, take a seat, you get away from the madness, you get away from the midway a little bit, get away from all the craziness, all the money spent. They spend a lot of money here at the fair, right, Muggs? How much money did you spend the other day with your family?
Well, Sally's pretty conservative, so not too much. So
You gotta be married to you, Muggs.
oh, she's good at it. She's very good.
Yeah, so folks, it's another part of the fair. You get to come and relax a little bit. So Muggs, preparing for the fair, you got all year. What goes into something like this for you? What goes into the thought process for your stories? You really into this or what?
What goes into my thought process?
Yeah.
I look at the schedule, I see what I have to cover, and I cover it.
Muggs, folks,
Yes.
really, we got a deep guy here. Muggs and I actually was talking to Tyler today, and I have been on and off here for almost 17 years. So that means you've seen us grow up. Like we've seen each other through babies and weddings, and we saw you like with hair and without.
Well, fake hair.
Fake hair.
Yeah, that was a rug I had on my head. I took that thing off, I threw it away. The only guy who was upset was Benny, the guy from Bergen County. Yeah, you can't do that.
Benny.
I said, Benny, I'm done. I'm taking this rug off and throwing it in the
And
garbage.
didn't you feel empowered when that rug came off your head?
When I see people with a rug, I just want to tell them, please, take the thing off your head.
I know.
It's pretty
I'll
obvious.
never forget coming into work and the glue was hanging off.
Yeah.
And I just said, you know what, Muggs, do it. And you did. I'm very proud of you for that. And look how handsome you are now.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What does that got me? Okay.
Muggs. All right, guys. The first story we have is the Snook building. Lot happens in the Snook building, right, buddy?
A lot of historical Sussex County pride in the Snook building. And we spoke to one of the Snooks, as Dan Cleary did that interview.
Here at the Snook Museum, we have a wonderful display and exhibit of farm implements, machinery from early 1900s era. Most of it right here from Sussex County. We have a little general store here where we sell some treats at the fair, and we always say they are not cheap treats, but inexpensive treats. We sell milk, whole milk, white chocolate, ice cream bars, and some old school candy, retro type candy.
Now, obviously, the fair has evolved over the years, but this is like you step back into a little bit of fair history. How great is that to keep those roots going?
Well, it's very great. I mean, the building was built in 1983 in memory of my father, Jack Snook, and was kind of rededicated in 2010 to my mother, Barbara, when she passed. But a lot of the implements and machinery in here were his. We thought it was just he was a junk collector, but turned out he wasn't. But when he passed, my mom wanted to do something special, so this was always his dream. So that's how we got started. But now, the Agricultural Society, which operates the building, members have donated things, and non-members have donated also. Every year at the fair, we get people coming through, oh, hey, I've got this thing out in my barn. Would you like to have it? It's gotten to the point now where we have to, without being rude, we have to be very selective because we just don't have any space anymore. So we're still looking for the rare and unusual, but and also always looking for Sussex County specific memorabilia. So it's a very special place on the fairgrounds. It's a place to step back in time, a place to look at pictures of people who were a huge part of Sussex County agricultural history, and just bring your kids in so that they can learn a little bit about the history of Sussex County.
All right, buddy, we have a lot of sponsors to thank. Who do we thank before we go to a break?
Steel, the chainsaw company, title sponsor, thank you very much. I Live for Giro Funeral Home, Bristol Glen Retirement Home, Jersey Central Power and Light, Sparta Cancer Center. Thank you to all our sponsors as we take you into a commercial break.
Real people, steel people. From full-time professionals to weekend warriors. They trust Steel and servicing Steel dealers. Right now, hardworking Steel blowers start at $139.95 and legendary Steel chainsaws start at $179.95. Find your Steel dealer at steeldealers.com or search STIHL. Real people, Steel people. Join us.
Senior living has never been better. Bristol Glen is now United Methodist Communities, and the residents love living there.
I enjoy the people. I really like the staff who work here. They're friendly, they're kind, they're always ready to help when you need help, and I feel safe here.
I have enjoyed my living here. It's been a home away from home.
United Methodist Communities is a proud sponsor of the Muggs Media coverage of the New Jersey State Fair, Sussex County Farm and Horse Show. For more information, visit umcommunities.org or call 973-300-5788. Sparta Cancer Center, the only advanced oncology center in Sussex County.
The Sparta Cancer Center is able to provide comprehensive cancer services to anybody who has been diagnosed with cancer, and the key is that we offer these services to the local community so that people don't have to travel far to get excellent comprehensive care. The most satisfying, I would say, is really just seeing the patients through the treatments and then seeing them when they come back fully recovered and basically leading their normal lives and getting back to the way they were before all this started.
Sparta Cancer Center, 89 Sparta Avenue, Suite 130. Treated right here.
When the power goes out, many of us rely on cell phones. At JCP&L, we've added new tools to help you stay connected. We now offer text messaging, alerts, a smartphone app, and mobile website. Use text messaging to view your account balance, report an outage, or check the status of an outage. Visit our 24/7 Power Center for outage information in your town, or log into your account. Don't wait for the next storm. Sign up now to receive alerts. To learn more, visit jcp-l.com/connect.
Where dedication is a tradition, a helping hand in a time of need, the family that's brought you comfort for over a century. I live for Gerald Funeral Home. We're here because we care.
All right, buddy, welcome back.
So introduce your son again to the
Yes,
viewers out
folks,
there.
if you hadn't seen our last show, this is my son, Jude Michael Brand. He was born a little early, 7 weeks early. Jude's gonna be 8 months old this week. He just cut his first tooth. He just started sleeping pretty much. I mean, he probably gets up once a night, twice a night.
Once a night.
I know, I'm lucky,
That's
man.
amazing.
You don't even understand. I paid for it with my other kids who did not sleep. So this baby's sleeping a little better. He just started eating. So I'm gonna be an older parent like yourself.
Well, I'm pretty old to have a 13-year-old.
Well,
most of my people.
How old were you when you had Gina?
44.
Oh, all right. You are older.
So do the math.
But I too am going to be an older parent with this baby. But you know what? They do keep you young. And Jude had to come pal along with me and Muggs and Tyler today. So it's been fun. But here we are back, folks, at the fair. It just keeps getting better and better every year. This year we have all of our sponsors and stories, and we're on a roll. We did a story about the sheep. Was that you, buddy?
That was Dan Cleary.
All right, Dan Cleary, tell us about the sheep.
We raise our sheep for end product. We sell all natural meats. Basically, everybody's born on our farm, and they go through a USDA butcher shop, and then we retail them out at farmers markets.
All right, Leslie, you're competing in this event. Tell us about your sheep and how the sheep is judged today.
So we have a couple of Hampshire sheep here. We have a pair of yearling rams, and we have a pair of spring ewe lambs and a fall or spring buck lamb, and they're judged on their breed characteristics, their conformation, length, loin, quality of the sheep, overall, everything's all brought together.
How'd you get into this business?
Probably about 20, let's see, I'm 36, so 26 years ago. We were at a 4-H fair and we wrote a essay when my sister and I were kids, and I won a free flock of sheep, and I've been in there ever since.
All right, next up we have a goat story that you also did, or did Dan
I did the
do?
video camera on that. Dan Cleary did the interview. Let's check it out.
The big one is Meadow, and she, as you can see, has 3 babies. That little one over there is Dakota, that is Bambi, and that is Zucchini. And it doesn't take it takes effort to take care of them, but it also takes a lot of work. I have to get up every morning, I have to feed them breakfast, I have to make sure they have enough hay, I need to make sure they have water. And you don't want to keep them in a tiny pen, you want to give them a lot of space. And goats also like company, so that's why I have one down there that is her friend, and that's what we keep them in a pen. They're good together. Give them treats, always go outside, always interact with them. You don't want to leave them there. And that's pretty much.
Now, how'd you get into this, Hannah?
My cousin mentioned it, and I'm like, oh, that's something. Maybe I should try it. Tried it, and I'm addicted.
Now, you talked about you have to take care of them. It's fun, but it also teaches you discipline because they're your responsibility. They can't do it their own.
Yeah, like my mom doesn't expect me to say, oh, you go do it. I have to get up, I have to go do it, and if I don't, then my mom's like, okay, if you're not going to take care of them, guess what? They're going. So I have to get up, I take care of them, and that's pretty much it.
We're here at Abigail. Abigail, what's the name of your goat?
Huglies.
And what do you do to take care of your goat?
I keep him in a safe place, fresh water, fresh food, and give him lots of love.
How much fun is that?
Super.
I think Dad's going to start raising goats now.
Oh, well, why
Or
not?
sheep or something like that.
Why not? Hey, it's a big part of the fair, guys. If you ever want to check out all the animals, they're over in the barns. Lots of good stuff over there. Right, buddy? All right, so before we go to break, we have to thank all of our sponsors.
Steel, the chainsaw company, Bristol Glen, Isla Frigerio, sponsor, Sparta Cancer Center, Jersey Central Power and Light. We'll be back in a couple minutes.
Real people, steel people. From full-time professionals to weekend warriors, they trust steel and servicing steel dealers. Right now, hardworking steel blowers start at $139.95 and legendary steel chainsaws start at $179.95. Find your steel dealer at steeldealers.com or search STIHL. Real people, steel people. Join us.
When the power goes out, many of us rely on cell phones. At JCP&L, we've added new tools to help you stay connected. We now offer text messaging, alerts, a smartphone app, and mobile website. Use text messaging to view your account balance, report an outage, or check the status of an outage. Visit our 24/7 Power Center for outage information in your town, or log into your account. Don't wait for the next storm. Sign up now to receive alerts. To learn more, visit jcp-l.com/connect.
Sparta Cancer Center, the only advanced oncology center in Sussex County.
The Sparta Cancer Center is able to provide comprehensive cancer services to anybody who has been diagnosed with cancer, and the key is that we offer these services to the local community so that people don't have to travel far to get excellent comprehensive care. The most satisfying, I would say, is really just seeing the patients through the treatments and then seeing them when they come back fully recovered and basically leading their normal lives and getting back to the way they were before all this started.
Sparta Cancer Center, 89 Sparta Avenue, Suite 130. Treated right here.
Where dedication is a tradition, a helping hand in a time of need, the family that's brought you comfort for over a century. I live for Gerald Funeral Home. We're here because we care.
Senior living has never been better. Bristol Glen is now United Methodist Communities, and the residents love living there.
I enjoy the people. I really like the staff who work here. They're friendly, they're kind, they're always ready to help when you need help, and I feel safe here.
I have enjoyed my living here. It's been a home away from home.
United Methodist Communities is a proud sponsor of the Muggs Media coverage of the New Jersey State Fair, Sussex County Farm and Horse Show. For more information, visit umcommunities.org or call 973-300-5788.
Welcome back, folks. We've got exclusive coverage here at the fair. I'm Nikki Morville along with my buddy, my friend, my pal, Jerry Muggs Morelli. Hey guys, if you're out there, it is 2016. We're talking, we are everywhere. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Look for Muggs Media. You can just click it and we'll have the stories there. So it's a new age we're in, right, bud?
Sure is. I feel sorry for the kids growing up in it, but it's
It's tough. You can't get away with anything anymore because someone will take a picture of it, post it, and it's ridiculous. But yeah, so definitely check us out. Like us on Facebook, Muggs Media, and check us out on Instagram and Twitter. And then who knows, maybe we'll be coming to you from Snapchat, but we'll see. All right, so next up we have a lot going on here. Oh, I love these stories, the art and photos. Love those stories. So many beautiful artists here in the county, so check out the story.
Talent is amazing here. In fact, I sold a painting yesterday to a woman in Manhattan. She was blown away by the ability and the inspiration that our artists have here. This is a real charm. We are on our 57th year being here. And when people talk about the old days in Branchville, I'll just give you an idea of how this show started. This show started in the streets of Branchville in the storefronts. This show was started by summer artists that came up to spend their summer at Culver Lake and Lake Owassa. They were painting. They knew that the county fair was going on. They put their artwork in the storefronts, and then it became so popular, they moved their show into the Branchville School. And then when the fair moved over here, we continued it, and we've opened it up, and it has blossomed into a showcase of local artists that were started by summer residents.
And there's also a photo exhibit here next door. You familiar with the photo exhibit and what's going on there?
Well, they have Ron, who's in charge of that. We have communication as far as building the walls and things in our show. But once we're set up, we're pretty busy. We stay pretty separate, but the people who enjoy art love photo just as much. So we do a lot of sharing back and forth as far as steering people to make sure they see both areas.
Gary LaFranco, the photography dedicated to him, he owns Photographs in Sparta. Every time Gina and I would go in there to rent a movie, he would take time behind the register and come and talk to Gina. What do you want to rent? Help her out, pick a movie. You want a comedy? And he's always a great guy. And
I've known Gary for years. Before the age of digital everything, I used to get my pictures developed. In fact, Gary probably knows a lot about me that he shouldn't, because I was in college when I was developing that film, and God knows what Gary saw.
The one your father found?
Let's not talk about that.
What is this?
Let's not talk about that. But yeah, I used to trust Gary with my film from college. So
well, he's a good man.
We wish him well.
Yeah, he's not feeling too well. We wish him. Hope he gets better. He's a great guy, and he's got a classic business, an old-time business in Sussex County, right?
Absolutely. So we wish you well, Gary. All right, folks, next up we've got the Farm to Table segment. This is always a good segment because this is where we dedicate local grown to the mouths of the people. And what do you say about that? It's how it should be, right?
I think it's great.
Local. Yep. All right, check it out.
Pretty much what it's about is kind of focus on the farmers growing local food and making a local menu depending on what kind of food is in season.
And what are some of the items you'll be serving?
We're doing a heirloom tomato gazpacho, Komodo tomatoes, We're going to do a local salad with fresh peaches, grilled peaches, blueberries, goat cheese, and baby arugula. We're also going to do a beef carpaccio. We're going to do that on a local bread, served with a tomato and roasted garlic jam. And then we're going to do, for an entree, we're going to do a pork tenderloin grilled on top of a local succotash made of like corn and red peppers, zucchini. And then the final course, we're going to do a local corn semi-Fredo with some, pretty much for lack of a better word, Cracker Jacks on top. Corn with some caramel and some peanuts.
And this is your second year running this. Last year, from what I understand,
Yeah,
put it together?
yeah. Last year was a little more, I kind of walked into it, and this year I had a little more time to focus and plan with a little bit of help from John here and the local people that run the facility here at the conservatory and the fairgrounds in particular.
Now, John, just talk about your company. You guys have been involved with this.
Yeah, so Frangillo Caterers has been in business for 40 years. We're a family-run caterer. We have several exclusive venues around the state, but we do a lot of the special events here at the conservatory. We love this venue. We work a lot with Kristen and the management here. We're happy to do the farm-to-table dinner and some other events throughout the year for them, just as a courtesy for the fundraising efforts here at the conservatory.
Yeah, let's talk about this. It's not only a great day to come and eat, but you're going to come and eat and raise money for good causes.
Right. The benefits for the farm-to-table dinner go to the agricultural division here at the conservatory. So again, we're happy to do that for them.
All right, folks, let's thank our sponsors. Our title sponsor, Steel, the chainsaw company, I Live for Giro Funeral Home, Bristol Glen, Jersey Central Power and Light, Sparta Cancer Center. Thank you as we take a break.
Real people, steel people. From full-time professionals to weekend warriors, they trust Steel and servicing Steel dealers. Right now, hardworking Steel blowers start at $139.95 and legendary Steel chainsaws start at $179.95. Find your Steel dealer at steeldealers.com or search STIHL. Real people, Steel people. Join us.
Where dedication is a tradition, a helping hand in a time of need, the family that's brought you comfort for over a century. I live for Funeral Home. We're here because we care.
When the power goes out, many of us rely on cell phones. At JCP&L, we've added new tools to help you stay connected. We now offer text messaging, alerts, a smartphone app, and mobile website. Use text messaging to view your account balance, report an outage, or check the status of an outage. Visit our 24/7 Power Center for outage information in your town, or log into your account. Don't wait for the next storm. Sign up now to receive alerts. To learn more, visit jcp-l.com/connect.
Senior living has never been better. Bristol Glen is now United Methodist Communities, and the residents love living there.
I enjoy the people. I really like the staff who work here. They're friendly, they're kind, they're always ready to help when you need help, and I feel safe here.
I have enjoyed my living here. It's been a home away from home.
United Methodist Communities is a proud sponsor of the Muggs Media coverage of the New Jersey State Fair, Sussex County Farm and Horse Show. For more information, visit umcommunities.org or call 973-300-5788. Sparta Cancer Center, the only advanced oncology center in Sussex County.
The Sparta Cancer Center is able to provide comprehensive cancer services to anybody who has been diagnosed with cancer, and the key is that we offer these services to the local community so that people don't have to travel far to get excellent comprehensive care. The most satisfying, I would say, is really just seeing the patients through the treatments and then seeing them when they come back fully recovered and basically leading their normal lives and getting back to the way they were before all this started.
Sparta Cancer Center, 89 Sparta Avenue, Suite 130. Treated right here. Welcome back, Jude. Are you getting tired, honey? Are you hungry?
Jude needs to eat some lunch.
Oh. What are you having for lunch, Jude? He's smiling.
I
He knows
know
what he's
it's-
having for lunch.
All right, folks, next up on our show, we have the Great Zucchini Contest. Muggs, tell me that was you.
That was Dan Cleary. Wasn't it?
Dan Cleary, let's check out your zucchini.
This is our Great New Jersey Zucchini Contest, and we judge the zucchinis on weight, not by their length or their girth. They actually get weighed on a scale over at the farmer's market. They're very nice. They weigh them for us. And we have 16 entries this year, and we placed the top 5 winners in the category, in the contest.
Now, are these all locally grown, or where they?
Yes, they're all locally grown zucchinis in the area here. Some of our contestants have actually entered into some of our other classes today and yesterday. So everyone gets very excited over the giant zucchinis.
And talk about Sussex County being a place to grow zucchini this size. Obviously, the soils has the ability to do that.
Sussex County is a great place to grow and to garden in, and the weather, of course, the seasons plays a lot into it. Different varieties of zucchinis probably play a little bit into the size, the how much water they take up, the temperature, the heat. When you pick your zucchini, they start losing weight because moisture evaporates out of them. So for a contest like this, it's better to pick it right before you bring it, right before the contest. Pick your zucchini.
How long does it take for a zucchini to grow this big?
The zucchinis actually grow very fast. I'm not sure how long it took for them to get to this size, but it seems like one day you'll have a zucchini this big and the next day you have one that big. So they grow very fast.
And you talked about it before. If you could just expound on how great it is in Sussex County to do this type of stuff.
Sussex County is a wonderful place to garden and to grow your own fruits and vegetables and your flowers, your produce. It's just a perfect place, in my opinion, to grow your own vegetables.
All right, another great segment by the great Dan Cleary. Thanks for that.
You know what I found out about Dan Cleary? I did not know. Here's a known fact about Dan Cleary. He likes zucchini, but it has to be on the grill only.
Hey, I'm with him. There are
Okay.
certain vegetables that need to be cooked for me too,
Right.
and certain ones that aren't.
That's right.
We know how picky you are with food.
Well, I eat
Have you
anything.
have you gotten better in your old age?
Better like my eating habits? Or,
Yeah.
Oh,
Like you allow yourself something more than
oh
a
yeah,
piece of
yeah,
gum?
yeah. Oh yeah. No. I gained some weight over the years. I mean, Sally's a great cook. I got to be honest about that.
And
Every
that's
night.
nice. And
Yes.
you want to know what? Your wife works all day and then comes home and cooks every night.
I would say that's 100% true.
Well, God bless her.
As soon as she
Sally,
gets home, she goes right toward the stove.
that's amazing. You
Yeah,
don't know how good you have it. My husband doesn't get a home cooked meal every night. And this is what he gets.
Well, he may get
crying
some-
baby. He
well-
walks in. Hey, honey, you're home.
Well, he might get something else that we don't know about.
All right, folks, that is about it for our show. Muggs, who do we have to thank today?
Oh, we have to thank Jude for being here.
Help
Jude,
me.
what's going on, buddy?
Help me,
What are you
buddy.
going to do the rest of the day? All right, we want to thank Steel Dealers, Made in America. All right, Steel, we love
Steel
you.
USA.
The Chainsaw Company. I'd like to thank Oliver Ruggiero Funeral Home, the Ruggiero brothers. I'd like to thank my friend Ron Morano at Jersey Central Power and Light, Kerry Armalay at the Sparta Cancer Center, Robbie Voloshian, and Mary Carroll, an old-time friend, at Bristol Glen, a retirement home that everybody should live in.
Well,
For
we
the-
will see you,
I'll
Muggs,
be
in
there
a
when I'm
few years.
65. I'll be in the bathroom sleeping. No, anyway, I don't know what I'm saying. But anyway, I want to thank them. We're up at New Jersey State Fair, Jude. We're done, right?
All right,
Right.
guys, that is another show in the book. Stay tuned to us. Like us on Facebook. Check us out on Instagram, Twitter. We are everywhere. Just click the link and you can watch all of our shows. For Jerry Morelli, I am Nikki Morville, and for Jude Michael Brand, we bid you a very hearty good night.
Good night.